Okay, so time to cover Aura, the new heroes, the new damage type for Radiants. These heroes use Aura Energy in combats. They gain Aura Energy after casting skills. They enter the Blaze state after accumulating enough Aura Energy. They no longer gain Aura Energy during this period, while some of the skills consume Aura Energy and get enhanced. When their Aura Energy runs out, they will exit the Blaze state. So cool, as you can see here, we have this stacking buff that can't be dispelled. It goes up to 100 on that exclusive hero here. And she enters the Blaze state, which helps her enhance her abilities, which we're gonna go over now. So Amon Leia, she is the exclusive legendary hero for the Aura damage type. She's the Naga mermaid, basically. Let's see. Okay, I was afraid. If I see an exclusive hero with damage on Arena, I am skeptical. Increases all allies crit damage by 45% in City of Trials, which is Feymander and Pillars. Amazing. Now, Misty Sea Familiar, this is the passive skill, so she enters the Blaze state when in possession of 100 Aura Energy, increasing damage by 30% when in the Blaze state. The hero's attack guarantee crit hits. Wow. Gains invincibility for 5 seconds if the hero's current HP is below 30% after taking damage, during which time the hero attacks are guaranteed critical hits as well. So she gains invincibility and does this. Wow. This effect can only be triggered once every 60 seconds. So huge cooldown on the on the effect here, basically, right? So once she's below 30%, she can only trigger it once, and she will gain invincibility, and all her attacks will be crit hits. Now, when she enters the Blaze, she will be doing the crits as well. So maybe she'll be built with less crit hit and just pure crit damage. We'll see. Obviously, this happens when she's got 100 aura, so we'll need to test how long it takes. If it's worth, maybe she'll work still good with a little bit of crit rate. Now, let's look at this. Glitter of Gold and AoE battle skill. Gain 15 Aura Energy and deals 380 attack damage to enemies within range centered on the current target. Okay, so similar to the Poison Fella, we need to make sure we hit the right target to deal damage around it. And gains, obviously it's a diamond shape, so quite huge. And gains a shield for 5 seconds in the meantime. Alright, each enemy hit by this skill grants an additional 20% shield strength. So the more enemies she hits, the higher the shield. So she is not going to die so easily. That's cool. While in Blaze state, consume 5 Aura Energy to deal additional 6% target max HP radiant damage. Okay, target max HP is quite good in PvP. And that deals no more than 200% of attack damage. Okay, so that's quite cool. So she will consume this... while in Blaze, she will consume that energy. That's fine, okay? But this looks solid. This is like solid. This will keep her alive as a melee. I think she's melee. So, yeah. Ultimate deals 500% attack radiant damage to enemies within range. Diamond shaped. Consumes 20 Aura Energy to strike enemies with range 2 additional times. Right. In the Blaze state. Okay. So once she reaches the Blaze, she will cast it twice. So we need to time it. We need to time this ultimate when she hits the Blaze. We'll see how long it takes. Which each strike will deal 10% target max HP radiant damage and gains 30 Aura Energy if not in the Blaze state. So huge target max HP damage. We'll see how it works. So, we're gonna see her in action. So the first few ultimates, we need to generate this. There's no other way to generate it. Maybe there will be heroes who will help with it. I hope so. Because it will take like, what, 2 ultimates, as you can see. Yeah, so we'll probably have to build her with haste, and there we go. She enters the blaze. She's not losing, as you can see, she's not losing this aura when she auto-attacks. She only loses it when she casts the skills. So yeah, we don't need to build her with crit damage. Sorry, with crit rate. We can easily do this with crit damage. Obviously, there will be a downtime, because once she runs out of this aura, she will need to generate it again. But on the short fights, as you can see, it will take a while. So let's look at the inspiration first, because I forgot with the corrosion team. Let's see what she does. Damage dealt to enemies with a shield is increased 20%. Okay, quite a lot of those heroes have this anti-shield mechanic, so we can expect something happening with shields, bosses having shields and stuff. When dealing damage to an enemy, for every 50% of the target max HP over that of the hero, the damage will be increased. We can see that again as well. Crit rate, crit damage, attack, and reduce the glitters of gold aura energy cost to 0 when entering blaze. Glitter of gold. Right. So, obviously, this is like top whalish thing to get her max, but that will cost 0. It costs 5, so you know, it's not huge, but that means basically you'll be able to cast this ultimate 5 times before you run out of the energy. This will speed up the process of you leaving the blaze. So the next legendary hero, Linkus, aura again. Increase all allies' attack by 45% in City of Trials battle. Interesting again. Enters the blaze state when in possession of 100 aura energy and gain 50 aura energy as the battle starts. Okay. So he will enter the blaze state quick. Now he gains 15 aura energy on the battle skill. It's AoE. I'm surprised it's so much AoE. Then strike enemies within range 3 times for 100%, which is 300. While in the blaze state, consume 5 aura, so we can see similar thing happened to the previous hero. So 5 for battle skill. And deal additional 2% target max HP radiance damage, no more than 100% of the hero's attack to enemies with each strike. Okay, so not only attack, but also target max HP. So this aura will be based around the attack and target's max HP. Ode to the Misty Sea will deal, this is the ultimate, will deal 400% attack to all enemies. That's a whole battlefield, by the way. Grants 35 aura energy to the aura ally with the highest attack in the meantime. That's it. That's amazing. He is a good enabler as well. This is amazing. So basically, this is what we want for our exclusive hero, to make sure she can gain or can stay in the blaze constantly. Because remember, she loses that. But she grants more than she uses, isn't it? Yeah. So if we build him with haste, she will constantly have that blaze state, so we don't need to build her with crit rate. We can only build her with crit damage. Amazing. If in the blaze state, summons an accompanist to follow and the aura ally with the highest attack, which in our case should be our exclusive, while if not in the blaze state, gains 35%. So what does this accompanist do? When the ally followed by the accompanist launches a basic attack, Linkus consumes 15 aura energy to enable the accompanist to perform a coordinated attack on all enemies around the current target. Wow, okay. So let's put them together. Is he a range? He looks like a range. Let's put them together and see these skills in action. Yeah, so he's range. So he's enabler, as we can see, like our Lorenfield here. And she's getting this play, the aura points so much quicker. Look, she's already at 80. He's at 100, right? So he's entering that state. Okay, so let him cast the ultimate. There we go. So she's in the blaze now. She's consuming that. He's gonna give her the aura points. He didn't, because she's already in the blaze. Maybe that's how it works. So let's see that ultimate once again. So we have this helper here. Yeah, so she consumes. he's casting his. Let's see if it's going to boost her aura points. No. So once the hero is in blaze, he does not regenerate that. Okay, let's read that again. Okay, so it seems like this will not regenerate the aura if a person is already in the blaze state. Let's go over his inspiration. Cool. So damage dealt to enemies with shield is increased. Same thing here, 1 to 12. We can see this is a motto here. Everything is like the same except for this. Increases the ultimate skill initial energy by 5. So he will get to that ultimate first. And the next aura legendary hero on the list as this is Shimeli. Well, we'll see. So Dianfa. Attack aura in all battles. That's quite cool. That's what we want. Enters the blaze state when in possession of 100 energy. So that's the same mechanic here. Whenever the hero consumes aura energy, their next basic attack will fire an orb that bounces up to 4 times between enemies, dealing 100% attack damage. The number of orbs fired can be accumulated. Okay, this is really interesting. So when she consumes an energy, which will probably be through her battle skill and ultimate, she will fire an orb that deals damage, and the number of orbs fire can be accumulated. Amazing. We'll see that in action. Caution of the Forest, AoE, looks like she's range, grants 10 aura energy to all aura allies. Oh, that's amazing. On the battle skill, by the way. On the battle skill. And deals 250% radiant damage to enemies within range. While in the blaze state, consumes 5 aura energy to deal additional 5% target max HP again. This is wow. And let's see, ultimate, 6 skills, 6 scrolls for the ultimate. Interesting. Wow. Deals 400% attack and max HP AoE radiant damage to enemies within range with a 75% chance of inflicting full bloom. We can boost that to 100%, and full bloom increases damage taken from aura heroes by 20%. Oh, wow. Wow, she's mandatory in that team. But obviously, we still have some epic heroes who may do something similar. Generates a domain for 10 seconds in the blaze state, during which the aura energy consumed by allies will be returned at the cost of depleting 10 aura energy of the hero instead. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, that's amazing. Of the hero instead. Gain 35 energy if not in a blaze state. Wow, so let's see all 3 of them in action. Well, let's go over the inspiration as well before I forget. Because that's very common with me. Damage under control. Okay, same thing here as always. Crit rate, crit damage, attack, and increase the ultimate in energy by 5. Okay, so she can cast faster. So yeah, let's see how this works. Okay, so she's at 100. She entered the blaze state. Can we see that here? Yeah, she's in a blaze. And look at that. She's at 100, 95, 75 because she casted her ultimate. She's at 100. Now she will lose the aura when our heroes consume their aura points. So as you can see, we casted an ultimate that cost us the aura, but we didn't lose it on our exclusive hero because she's lost it. So we can stay in that state for way more. Look at this. We can those two will be really, really strong. That is a cool synergy. Now let's see if any of these legendary heroes can be replaced with the epic ones, right? So let's move to the epic tier where I go over the aura heroes. So let's put this one in. Fiohane, right? We could see her in Season 2 Endgame. What does she do? PvP aura. Enters the blaze state. Okay, we know that. Increases the hero's attack permanently by 5% when they consume aura energy up to 10 times. So 50% increase in attack. Gains 50 aura energy, then strike enemies within range 3 times. Okay, but low scaling 80, so 240. While in the blaze state, consumes 5 aura to deal additional 1% target max HP. So as you can see, this is the lower value than, for example, our heroes here. Basically half of that value on the max HP, a little bit less damage. So yeah, we can expect less damage coming up from them, which is okay, because it's an epic compared to legendary, but let's see if they are still useful. So strikes enemies within range, huge range, AoE, consumes 20 energy, and ignores 30% of the enemy's defense in the blaze state. Gain 30 energy in, if not in the blaze state. So yeah, she seems like selfish damage dealer. We'll see how strong, obviously, when we start testing against bosses. Well, let's put this into the box. Obviously, we're not testing damage here. I didn't even put equipment on those heroes. Okay, so she's range actually. And yeah, this is the damage. Let's see the ultimate. Okay, so quite flashy, quite cool. Good synergy between those heroes so far. Yeah, she's range. She didn't look like a range hero, right? So let's go over the next Radiance Aura hero, the new ones. So this is, okay, it looks like range. So let's put her in the back. Kareth. Again, Pillars Aura. It's like this team is to counter the Pillars. Blaze at 100, grants ultimate skill damage bonus for 20 seconds to an aura ally whenever they enter the blaze state. Okay, whenever they enter the blaze state. So in our case, we want to stay in the blaze state as much as possible, especially if we're using this legendary heroes. But if we can't get these legendary heroes, this is a way to boost the damage 40%. For those heroes, okay? Gain 10 aura, dealing 300 damage to enemies within range, and deals 500 plus 7 target max HP. This is a lot. To enemies within range, consumes 25 energy in the blaze state to grant 20% attack up for 10 seconds to all aura allies. This is good. This is a good buffer, okay? So she's not the selfish one. She's, wow, gains 50 energy if not in a blaze. This is a lot. And then she can she can utilize this. So yeah, looks like a good support if you don't have any of those two legendary heroes. Okay, so let's see her skills in action. I think I have too many heroes. So yeah, all AoE. I'm surprised. I was expecting like single target, but who knows? Maybe this AoE is really good for single target as well. We'll test it against the bosses. Don't you worry. And now the rare heroes. So if we go to Radiance and Aura. Oh no, sorry, there's one more. And it's a Bow Woman. Narzilla. I believe she was available like in Season 0. Okay, so what does she do? Aura in all battles. That's cool. Attack. Enters the blaze at 100 aura. Increase the hero's attack by 5% for each buff they have up to 20 times. So it's stacking. Gain 50 aura energy, dealing 204 target max HP to enemy. Consumes 5 energy to extend the duration of all hero buffs by 3 seconds while in the blaze state. As an interesting mechanic. So all the buffs duration can be increased. Now, she gains crit damage up for 10 seconds and deals 120% damage to enemy in the next 8 seconds whenever an aura ally attacks. The hero will assist their attack once and deal damage. Yes, I remember now this hero was available in Season 0. but she was a little bit different, but she had the similar mechanic. This effect can only be triggered once every 2 seconds, and while in the blaze state, she consumes 5 aura energy to launch another coordinated attack when launching the coordinated attack. Gain 30 aura energy. Okay, so let's see, let's put her with our exclusive, and let's see what it does. Yeah, so we can see these double shots happening sometimes. I think that's what the coordinated attack is. But yeah, it looks amazing, all these flashy skills. They look way better than the corrosion. Samurai rare aura hero cycle. Damage in dungeon battles. Blaze at 100 gains 50 aura energy as the battle starts, so he can enter that quickly. And he gains 10 aura energy, dealing 340 damage to enemies within range. And his ultimate, strike enemies within the range 2 times, so it's 800% total damage. Consumes 20 aura energy and ignores 25% of the enemy's defense in the blaze state. Gains 30 aura if not in the blaze state. So, you know, they got a lot of this ignore defense and HP based skills, and this will work well against pillars, as even their auras are working against that. So this will help clear the pillars. But yeah, let's see his skills in action. They are not as flashy as our exclusive hero. So yeah, this covers the Radiance aura type, damage type heroes that were available in Season 3. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe, bye!